Hello, my name is Ludmila. I'm co-founder of ZenBit company, and today I want to introduce our new format where we, together with other founders in IT sector, founders of digital products or startups, will talk about market, about tendency, about their path to become where they are, about challenges and goals. And today I want to start with first interview with Helena, and she has a digital product in medical data synchronization, and problem that you want to solve.
Yes, that's a very good question. Yeah, I'm a medical doctor and I worked 10 years as a clinician before I joined another health tech startup 6 years ago. And throughout my whole career, basically, both working as a clinician, I experienced a problem with the lack of interoperability, I would say. Because as a clinician, you work in multiple different IT systems. You have to copy paste or just use fax machines or printers or scanners because the systems are not connected. And then when I joined the health tech startup, I saw the problem from the health tech perspective, how difficult it was to integrate our platform that we had, especially together with electronic health records. So it was my experience of this problem during a very long time that made me decide to try to solve it myself, sort of.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of becoming like natural, yeah? So it's like
Yes.
step by step, your previous experience bring you to where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
And in this moment, so when you decide to start your own startup, how you get to idea? So actually, what is the main difference with Leyr with other product, and what was the start?
Yeah.
Like why you decide to go with this approach?
Yeah. So the main difference is today when integrations are built, they are built from one system to another. So very one-to-one, you have to adapt to every new system that you want to integrate with.
Yeah.
And that takes, of course, a lot of time, resources. There are a lot of different systems out there. And our approach, we focus on electronic health records. So we integrate with many different electronic health records through our platform. And then as a customer, if you're a health tech company, then you integrate only once with us. So we have a one-to-many approach, because then we can map to the different systems that you want to integrate with on our backend side. So instead of one-to-one, we integrate one-to-many, basically. Very similar to solutions in open banking.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you store the data, or it just like goes through the service and no store? Because like all this limitation and like lawyers items,
Yeah.
limitations from the country. So does it somehow influence to you, or
Yes,
not really?
yes. We have a very pragmatic approach, because we often get questions as, okay, but how can this be done in like a regulatory compliant way? So we don't store any data, it's data in transit. And there is always a healthcare provider who wants to have the systems integrated. So it's only like we only send data between authorized parties. So we have designed our solution according to the existing regulations.
Okay, but does it work only in Sweden? Because if I understand right, you base or start from Sweden, or it's for full Europe, or which countries you present in?
Yes, so we are live with our product in Norway. And we are in the process of going live in Sweden as well. And I would say we are compliant to the regulations within Europe, within the European Union. So we're compliant to GDPR and so forth.
So regulation in Sweden and in Norway is different. So you need to adapt.
It's very similar. So for us, we don't have to make any adaptations on our side. Then for our customers, depending on which country they are present in, they could have maybe they have to make some adaptations in their platforms. But for us, we make sure just that data is sent between the different authorized parties, and for that the regulations are the same in different countries.
How it look from, for example, I'm a business who want to use the platform. Do you make like this work unique for each customer, or you make it, or you expand it for each customer, so each customer has a similar path? You go, I don't know, go to the platform, click a few buttons, and you are done.
Yeah, that's we try to avoid any like customization. That's our approach as well, or part of the solution, that you might have as a customer specific workflows that you would like to integrate, or you want to have specific electronic health records that you would like to integrate. And of course we do that, but we also let other customers who would like to integrate with those electronic health records use the same features that we have built, so to say. So we don't do customization, but of course we adapt to new customers and their requests.
Okay, but there are a lot of different protocols. So I support all of them or most of them?
No. Yeah, I mean, health data and patient data is very like complex, and we are a new company. We started 2 years ago, so we have focused on a very small set of features right now. So we enable synchronizing patient appointments between different platforms and electronic health records. We also synchronize like patient demographics, so not really like medical data, but rather phone number, address, name, so forth. And then we have started looking into more medical data, medical notes.
Okay.
So we have a limited set of features.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. It's very often when we have a task for integration, and I know that each time it's something new, and each time I try to understand how to make them somehow like in the same page, how to make these changes. Okay, and if we are talking about like development part, you have quite good documentation on the website, but there are still, so actually my question is, do you have some support team from technical perspective, or how you and who usually asks support? Does it more developers or it's more business?
Yeah, it depends, I would say, because I mean, building integrations to electronic health records, it's very technical. And we have an open sandbox, and we have our documentation that we spend a lot of time on. So for developers, it should be as easy as possible and as nice as possible to build these integrations. You can play around with our sandbox free of charge in our test environments, where we don't handle any patient data in the test environments. If you want help, then you just contact us. We have a mail inbox where you can contact us, and we will support you.
Okay.
When you are a customer, then we set up a Slack channel so our developers can help you like faster for the technical parts. But then there are also support we have that regards regulatory compliance, for example, or more administrative coordination and so forth. And that's me and my colleague, Vic, who handles that kind of support.
Do you usually bill in by month, or like what is your pricing model?
Our pricing model is usage based when you are live in production. So you actually don't start paying until you are live in a production environment and we start adding value to you. And then it's usage based per month. So it's a billing period is 1 month.
So you calculate how many times the queries have been, I don't know, taken.
Yeah. number
Okay.
of requests to our API, basically.
Okay. Yeah, actually quite good because more product, a bigger product, more queries, like more charge. If you are a small one, you can go with smaller price. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what I also noticed on the, because firstly I thought that only about data integration and that you mostly
Yeah.
work with EMR, but there are also like other products on your website. So like, booking, yeah, booking appointments and medical notes. So what
Yes.
are the main purposes? So it's, if I understand right, totally different product or it's connected.
Yeah, that is actually a demo page of what you can do. So we don't have those products ourselves, but our customers often have like an appointment scheduler. So it's
Yeah.
just to visualize what you can do. It's not products that we have, although we have that in our roadmap because we have gotten requests on if we actually have white label products. So do you have, okay, you can build the integration, but do you also have a white label calendar? And we don't yet, but that's
Okay.
in the
Yeah,
roadmap.
actually, it's a good point because like at least last year, we implement 3 times appointment. And each time it was a little bit different and we need to create it from the scratch. So,
Yeah,
and there are no ready
exactly.
solutions. So if you will have one,
Exactly.
we will definitely recommend it. So you're working only with a backend side. So no UI have been provided.
No UI so far. No, it's just like in our sandbox for developers, but nothing for patients or clinicians.
My next question is maybe not as much about product, but about yourself.
Yeah.
So are you still in daily routine with the product, or you now on the side and more look on strategic planning? So how do you view now in it?
So I'm more on, I would say, the strategic, more sales and customer part. I have a background in product development as well, which I love. But we also, so I mean, when it was just me and Anton, my co-founder, then we both did. I mean, he makes all the technical decisions because he has a technical background, but I could participate in like product development when it comes to user research and so forth. But now we have an employee whose name is Vic, and she also has a background in product development, so that's her like area. And also I need to focus on more strategic and sales part of the business.
Okay.
So, but I love product discussion.
Yeah, it's interesting because for me in the company also I have more technical background and my partner is more like salesperson, and it's very good combination. And I thought that you like that you are alone in this case is more difficult, but I think if you have some technical support, it's always at least easy from development perspective. Okay, and what are the plans? So one plan that I hear is that you want maybe make some white label. Add few extra, like, or maybe few or more protocols. What are your high priority? I don't know, for this year or half of the year?
Yes, our highest priority is to go live with in Sweden with our customers that we have signed who wants to go live. So that's what we're like focusing our resources on, and then also, I mean, expanding to more markets. We realized when we went live in Norway that now that we are compliant with the regulations in the European Union, it's since we don't have a user interface, we are just like part of a solution or just an infrastructure player. It's actually much easier for us than we thought to go to another market. It's more of like a technical decision because there are different electronic health records in different markets. So we're expanding our offer when it comes to electronic health records and then going live with more EHRs and customers. That's the focus.
The focus is expand to more countries, right, in Europe?
Yes.
Are you partners with somebody, or it does not make sense? Your customers is only, if I understand, it's clinic. and you more concentrate on the clinic, no partnership needed. I just think about maybe there are some some opportunity for somebody else.
Yes, I mean, we would love we would love partnerships with electronic health record vendors, definitely. But it's not needed when we have a healthcare provider who wants to have the integration. And we have both healthcare providers as customers if they have their own app that they want to integrate. We also have health tech companies who in their case have healthcare providers as customers.
By healthcare provider for you is like a clinic, or who are the
Yes, it could be a clinic or general practice.
Okay. I think, I think that's all that I wanted to discuss. Thank you for your time. I'm not sure what to add, but this was really interesting for me because I even see that sometimes what I see from website and maybe from searching is not really how it is now. And at least, I will check one more again. Maybe it will also align for me, so I can understand what. But appointment is really a good case. So maybe we'll think about it. Like telehealth now become very popular, especially at least in my practice in Switzerland and in Germany, 5 away from Swiss, but still. And it's all the time the same or similar request is coming.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it doesn't make sense that everybody is building their own reinventing the wheel. Yeah, just don't waste time on that. We can do it for you, and then you focus on your actual product and value that you provide with your own specific innovation. That's our our goal.
It's maybe something for the future. Okay.